Moving on to this week's agenda, it is a real milestone and a breakthrough for all of us here at Telile Community Television. That's because we've received approval from Richmond Municipal Council to record and broadcast the council meetings, even when they're virtual meetings. So that means we got to be part of the Richmond Municipal Council Committee of the Whole meeting this week. So not only did we get council approval for the meeting, we got to record it, and we are sharing it on our YouTube channel. You can see the whole thing, but I'll give you several highlights from this week's meeting on this week's show. Richmond Council meetings had been held virtually since the spring, when the municipality shut down its council chambers and its main municipal building in Arishat in response to COVID-19 and the resulting social distancing protocols. However, the municipality did not allow for these meetings to be recorded and broadcast as they had when meetings were previously held in the council chamber. That changed following an official request from Telile's board of directors. However, in an unusual twist, District 1 Councillor James GOYETCHE used the opportunity to suggest that it may be time to reopen the council chambers for public meetings again, since social distancing restrictions are easing up in Nova Scotia.
I think this could solve the whole problem of the televising our meetings. I don't see why. Don, you can correct me. Is that true that we can go back? And I think we should go back as long as we follow the protocol of the healthcare system. There's no reason why we can't have our meetings in the chamber right now.
The province did indicate that we may hold our meetings, if we like, in person. Notwithstanding that, if we don't do that, then obviously we would hold them virtually. We would have to rearrange the council chamber, and as you stated earlier, we do have a limit of 45, but there certainly wouldn't be, we wouldn't be able to have 45 people in there and conform to the regulations set down by the province. So we would probably rearrange it to a certain number. I'm not really sure how we could do that. Just measure, I guess, and put seats where they need to go. And then we could just let in people as they come, and then stop when we reach our limit.
I think it's worth a try, because I don't think I ever seen 45. It doesn't happen too often that you have 45 people from the public attending our council meetings. So I think it's worth a try to see if it works. It would be a lot better than the virtual meetings. And I think it's time that we try to do something, and if it doesn't work, then we revert back to the virtual meeting. That's all.
Councillor GOYETCHE, we had a discussion this morning, a couple of us, and C.A.O. and I, and the reason with wanting to go virtual tonight was because we weren't sure of how many. We heard there was a lot of emails and requests. We were going to put it on our website, so we didn't know how many were coming. So we didn't want to be turning people back at the door with potentially having a limit, or to limit the number of people coming in, because we're not sure. Initial numbers we had were 10, and we thought with 5 councillors and 2 staff and Telile in there, that would limit who could come in. So, you know, over the next week or two, maybe we can make a decision for the September 28th meeting, and we can decide to have that one in person or virtually. But we'll continue to look at the numbers and the protocol that the province sets, and maybe we will have it in person. But we'll keep the public informed anyway somehow.
Well, we never have a big number of people at the council chambers, and I don't know how many people are on this virtual council meeting tonight. I'm sure there's not 45.
No, there's 35 right now. It's showing in on the meeting.
35. Okay, 35. Yeah. That means if we look at our chamber and see if we can, and I don't think you're going to get 35 at our meetings, every meeting we have in council. I'm saying we try it. If it doesn't work, we revert back to the virtual council meetings. It's just that people have to understand that we're into a pandemic. And that's why we're going virtual. I don't like it. I'd rather have it where we go into council chambers and the public have a chance to come in and view the meetings, and Telile has a chance to televise our meetings. And I think that's very important for the public, for the seniors. that can't attend these meetings, either virtual or in public. So that's why we have Telile broadcast our meetings. And I'm just saying it's worth a try. If it doesn't work, we go back to the virtual council meeting. It's just a matter of giving it a chance. Because now the protocol has changed and the regulations have changed. You're allowed up to 45 now. If we can accommodate 25, then I think that's great. I'll vote on the motion, yes, if we still go with the possibility of having our meetings in the chambers for the next meeting on a trial basis. If it doesn't work, I agree with the motion. That's do it.
Question on the motion.
As I said, we'll decide over the next week what we're going to do.
Well, that's good. As long as we look at it, I agree with the motion. Nothing wrong with the motion.
Yeah. Okay, it's been moved and seconded. On discussion, questions been called. All in favor signify by raising your right hand.
Yes.
Motion carried.